Hi everyone, today we'll solve one more problem on spur gear. The statement is like this: two mating gears have 40 and 20 involute teeth of module 10 mm and 20-degree pressure angle. The addendum is equal to one module, full stop. Determine length of path of approach and also find whether interference occurs. The problem statement is very easy. So from the problem statement, we can write Z1 is equal to 40, that is number of teeth on a gear. Z2 is equal to 20, that is number of teeth on a pinion. Next module is equal to 10 mm. Next pressure angle, that is phi, is equal to 20 degree. So next you have the addendum is equal to one module, so M is equal to A is equal to 10 mm. Fine. Next is asking for determine length of path of approach and also find whether interference occurs. So first one, in shortly we'll call it as LPOA is equal to question mark length of path of approach. Okay, you already heard about length of path of contact, that is the sum of length of path of approach plus length of path of recess, correct? That is for the length of path of approach, that is starting or beginning of engagement of teeth to the pitch point. Okay, that length we'll call it as length of path of approach. From the pitch point to the end of engagement of teeth is called as path of recess. Length of path of recess is asking for length of path of approach, that is beginning to the pitch point. Okay, so formula for that is, it is a very simple. LPOA is equal to square root of capital RA square minus R square cos square phi minus R sin phi. It is a part of length of path of contact, correct? Next, to find out the value of LPOA, I need to find out capital RA and capital R. Phi value I already have, correct? So I need to find out capital RA and capital R. You already know with the help of module you can calculate the value of RA and R, right? So that is M is equal to capital D by Z1. So D is equal to M into Z1. So that is equal to 10 is the module, is equal to 10 into 40. You'll get 400 millimeter. Next, if you want capital R, divide this value by 2, so that you'll get 200 mm is capital R. If you want RA, capital R plus A, that is equal to 200 plus 10 is the addendum, you will get 210 mm. This is capital RA. So similarly, I am going to find out the value of small r, because I need it in the next step. That is why I am calculating. We'll tell you in the later part. Okay, small d by Z2, correct? Next, d is equal to directly I am simplifying 10 into 20, so d is equal to 200, r is equal to 100, ra is equal to 110 mm, correct? Okay, so after calculating these two values, I'm going to find out LPOA. So LPOA is equal to square root of RA, means it is 210 square minus 200 square cos square 20, correct, minus 200 sin 20. So after substituting these values in the formula, you simplify it with the help of calculator, so that you'll get the value as 25.292. Make sure your calculator in degree mode, so So this is actual length of path of approach. Okay, so this is the first part. It is already over now. Next is asking for interference. See, interference, whether interference occurs. Is asking for whether interference occurs. We'll see. For that, in order to avoid interference, maximum length of path of approach should be greater than that of actual length of path of approach, or else actual length of path of approach should be less than that of maximum length of path of approach. Correct? So actual length of path of approach should be less than that of maximum length of path of approach. Okay, for maximum length of path of approach, we have formula small r into sine phi. Okay, so small r into sine phi. We are considering radius of pinion here. Okay, for approach. In case of recess, okay, a maximum length of path of recess, in that case we are considering capital R. Okay, please remember this. For maximum length of path of approach, we are considering small r, that is the radius of pinion. Likewise, for maximum length of path of recess, we are considering capital R. Fine. So if you substitute the values, small r 100, sine 20 degree. So if you simplify, you will get maximum length of path of approach is equal to 34.20. Okay, this is maximum length of path of approach. So it should be greater than that of actual length of path of approach. Actual length of path of approach is 25.292. Is maximum length of path of approach is greater than that of this actual length of path of approach? Correct? See, its value is 34.20 and actual length of path of approach is 25.29. So this one is bigger compared to this value. So there is no interference. Okay, no interference occurs. Interference occurs. Okay. Okay, thank you.